Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Lil Galil stream. And well, today it's been a minute. We've had a little bit of complications. I've been stacked with college work. I've been and Hippo as well, and we were supposed to do this yesterday, and then I don't know, some stuff happened. We just got really busy, but we're here, and we're back with off the record. So, hey, how's chat doing? I hope you guys are doing pretty awesome, and I can't wait to get in this debate. So today, we held a survey in the server, and as the stream suggests, we were doing Gus Fring of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul fame versus Big Smoke of GTA San Andreas fame. So, and today we got two fellas. We got Hippo back at it again. He's gonna be muted for a second, but then we got a new face on the block. Repping good old Big Smoke. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I am the top at Torchwick. You probably seen me a fair amount, couple of servers, mostly the Death Battle Judgment server. You probably also know me for either three things. One, the modular Roman guy. Two, the plush choice camera guy, and Slam, the Ruby plush here. Or three, the one who hosts like separate debate events overall. Still working on March of Mystery, by the way. I'm probably gonna start production around mid to late in November. It's gonna be a fun one, trust.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for this. Thank you, Galil, for inviting me in.
Yeah, no, it's no problem. No problem. So, before we get into the debate inside, I think it's time to explain this matchup. So, I'm gonna be real. I do not know I can probably roughly get the connections, but I think someone who's more knowledgeable on the matchup should explain it for a little bit.
Well, they're more so highly intelligent crime lords in the in the United States. Restaurant owner versus the guy who ordered a bunch of the big restaurants. It's very simplistic connections overall, but I think it's a lot of fun overall. Both are masterful drug lords that eventually went against the main protagonist, i.e. Big Smoke betrayed CJ and Gus betraying, I would think Gus betrayed Walt, but more so Walt pissed something off, but Gus betrayed them there.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, so you go.
And also both had very funny deaths. Okay,
Yeah.
well. At least Gus
insert Gus Fring explosion.
Yeah.
So overall, the matchup. So, but yeah, now, I think Hippo right now is experiencing a little bit of difficulties because yeah. So
I'll die from the again.
Yeah, no, don't worry. He'll be back in any minute. But also I'm gonna pay attention to chat real quick. So, hello, Squid. How are you? How you doing?
This sounds good.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think we could probably, I don't know. I think before Hippo gets back, I think we probably could get started on the bio stuff. So, Torch, I got a big meaty question for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this Big Smoke guy, what's his ordeal? What's his plan? What's his character?
Okay, so Smoke is mostly well known for his giant nightmare. His real name is Melvin Harris. He apparently was a high-ranking member of the Grove Street families, aka gang. But eventually, power and fame forced them to betray CJ's gang and join the Ballas, which is CJ's rival gang.
Nice.
Turns out CJ Smoke was with the Ballas the entire time. He was waiting for the proper chance to betray CJ. Hence, the iconic Big Smoke order.
Yeah.
It was highly suggested that was a plot for Smoke to buy time for the boss to wreck shit up. that was intentional to buy time for the ballas by ordering a massive order so they have time to kill CJ's friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Despite him being very funny, he is not someone to be messed with whatsoever. He's never the whole planning thing on betraying CJ as well as the smuggler shows that he is way smarter than you may think he is just by looking at him.
Nice. Oh, okay, that's actually really interesting. That's actually really interesting.
It's also important to know for GTA lore that
Oh, drats.
okay, so here's a little thing for GTA lore. I think it's like three Vice City, San Andreas. Those are like the 3D era of GTA. That is its own separate universe. Four Battle of Gay Tony and Lost and Damned, and 5, that's its own separate universe. So we have like 3 different universes. The one we're focusing on for Smoke is the main one, where he resides, that being 3 Vice City Stories, San Andreas, those ones, yeah. There is some references to San Andreas in 5 because Los Santos is the location for 5, but we never see anyone. We never see anyone from San Andreas there.
That's cool. That's cool. Alright, hold on. So, okay, so, alright, so I'll do a little bit explaining on, okay, this is a little interesting. So, alright, so do you want to keep going on about the lore GTA? Because I think it's, like, pretty, from what I've seen, it's actually a lot more complex than, like, what, Rockstar lets on, or do you think I should just go ahead and just, like, begin the explanation of Gus Fring? Because I know a little bit about
I think you can start with the explanation of Gus Fring. I don't really have too much to say about GTA lore that isn't part of this debate because
it's in other games. It's probably in other games, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, so where to start with good old Hippo's gone so's galore? No, Hippo's gonna be gone temporarily. TLDR, he has to. Oh wait, speak of the devil. Hippo's back.
Oh, he's back.
He's still muted though. We'll give him 2 seconds, but yeah, no. Well, yeah, no. So Gustavo Fring, my goat Gustavo Fring. Where to start? Oh wait, okay, Hippo's unmuted.
Okay, that was a lot.
Damn.
Yeah. You missed.
Yeah.
So all right, Hippo. So I got a question.
I can't believe you missed me rambling about GTA 4. I am mad at you.
It's tragic.
Okay. All right. So Hippo, what is this Gustavo Fring motherfucker? Why is he selling drugs and not, the signature I was about to say Chipotle chicken, goddammit. El Pollo Hermano special. What makes this guy tick?
Not much is known about Gustavo's past, which is tragic. But we do know he was part of the cartel for a while. He still is. And he runs a chicken organization called Los Hermanos. Where he wants to take revenge on this guy, Eladio, Bolsa, and Hector. Look, last chance to look at me, Hector, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. He's kind of a big deal. He is the biggest drug emperor in all of New Mexico. And across the Mexican border as well. But he's kind of that guy. He was loyal to the cartel for 20 years until he took his chance to get revenge against Hector, which crippled him for life. But that is until he met this one guy who would change the game of meth, Walter Hartwell White.
the goat.
Walter White.
And then as Walter went up the ranks, whoa, what? Stuff happens. He gets Walt to work for him under the threat of death. So Walt takes this a bit personally, and he explodes Gus
Oh.
tragically.
Yeah.
But Gus will live on forever in our hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unironically, Gus is actually a really good boss when he's not running his meth empire.
Yeah, ask Victor.
Yeah, he treats it. He treats it. Well, I was more to talk about his chicken restaurant. Have you seen him?
Oh
You
yeah,
seen him?
but that's our front.
He gave
Yeah.
yeah. So
Which unironically,
String.
what?
might I say something?
Sure.
This
Yeah.
unironically goes to why I like the end matchup. This matchup, the setup potential is very funny yet very in character for both. So, setup idea is basically have Gus go to Los Pollos. Have Smoke go to Los Pollos and order his signature Big Smoke order there.
Right.
There, but like his Smoke order in canon, this was a plot for the plot to let the boss go in and steal the meth trucks, which forces Gus to send his like goons and stuff to to catch up to the boss, and Smoke has to he and Smoke have to like catch each other and stuff. So it's basically a massive like gang war and stuff, which is basically the higher crux of this debate overall. Which leads me to this question: what would you consider a peak Gus? What would you consider a peak Gus that is combat applicable for this situation?
We'll all right. Okay. Well, let's
You're
let's
going
put
a little far ahead there.
we'll put a pin in it. We'll put a pin in it. But
I'm excited. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. So. But actually, this does lead into but before we get into like the big breakdown, let's just get like a good taste. So Torch, what's like the basic gist of why you think Mr. Jumbo Smoke takes it out over Gustavo Fring?
I think it's very close overall. I mean, they have to be because they're both humans. But generally speaking, the Ballas are much more prepared for a combat scenario than Gus's goons are. They have more high-powered weapons with their use of all weapons. They generally get into more gunfights than Gus's army is. So basically, there's like three scenarios that always like favor that. There's like three different scenarios I can see this fight playing out. One, if it's a head-to-head army battle, Smoke's goons would be far more combat suited than Gus's. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to call them.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so if it's a head-to-head army battle, Smoke's goons would be more combat applicable than Gus's ones, who only really use pistols compared to automatic weapons. And we don't really know how many gunfights most of Gus's men have gone through, but we do know that the Ballas, given their gang warfare with Grove Street, have that like combat experience and stuff. If it's just Gus and Smoke going head to head, not only Smoke's a better shot. Like both have body armor, so they have to go for a headshot. But Smoke is a better shot than Gus because he's able to like take shots from people moving from a train. The iconic mission where you have to get Smoke on the train and stuff. Smoke has to shoot off like Vago's members there. So if it's a 1v1 scenario, Gus has to play very smart, which Smoke's not gonna give him that chance to shoot.
All right.
Shoot.
All right.
Shoot.
I just want to say everything you just said is wrong.
Oh, fun.
All right. Okay. But so Hippo, what's your gist? What's your basic little sample on why you think good old Mr. Fried Chicken Man beats the Fried Chicken Eater?
Well, that's a good question, Khalil, because I think Gus takes every advantage in the book. Me personally, of course. But big thing off the bat, Gus and his goons, we'll say everyone who's worked for it, they're so much smarter than the smartest guy on Grove Street, and especially Smoke. Even in terms of battle strategy, Mike is by far out experiencing all of them and would kill them pretty systematically. Gus, master manipulator and planner. He'd have Walter, he'd have Gale. super geniuses at a certain point. They easily outclass. Physically and weaponry-wise, they match or even overwhelm Grove Street. I'd go as far to even say. Just because, they similarly also have automatic weaponry, and even some of Walter's own gadgets and explosives are way deadlier than anything they have.
Ooh.
And in terms of a one-on-one encounter, Gus goes for the full throttle off the bat. He will not hesitate to kill anyone. He has multiple manipulative ways to do so as well, to take out many targets, or one fat bastard in this case. He would just do it. He would win. That's all. I feel like there's only one advantage Big Smoke has, and we'll get to that later.
Yeah. All right. So
here's your one issue, Hippo. You call them Grove Street, which they're not Grove Street. They're Ballas.
They're Ballas. Oh, they suck.
Well, I mean, in 5 they do. Like seriously, the Ballas and GTA 5.
Well, they suck.
All right. Okay. So, all right. So that's nice. That's nice. So let's get into let's start off small real quick. Let's start off small before we get into the big contention. So, good old Torch. What kind of stats are we rolling with Big Smoke? What kind of strength? What kind of strength speed? Because like I'm really curious on how high this fella gets. This jumbo fella.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Both Smoke and Gus should really get around like relative stats. San Andreas doesn't really get too high in terms like GTA stats, but fair minimum, both Gus and Smoke should be relative, ranging from the wall and small buildings range by while the small buildings range by taking minor explosives, but speed should also be relative as well. But you can probably argue Smoke being faster by CJ scaling and dodging bullets in game, but for the sake of debate and stats not really being huge on this one, I would like to say that they're relative overall. I'll see. You could survive car crashes in Vice City, which Vice City takes place in the same universe as San Andreas, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
So you can probably argue like walls or stuff there from car crash scaling probably, but yeah, for the sake of that, I think I like to say that they're relative overall.
Okay. That's real nice. And any big speed feats or they just human level?
You can dodge RPGs in game, which I don't think anyone has calc, but you can do it there.
Okay. Is that more of like a reaction thing, or like it's actual like them getting out of the way of
given it's in gameplay, I think it's more so reaction stuff since you have to dodge. You can dodge in game.
Okay. I see. Okay, so all right, that's okay. So that's like, I remember exactly where what rock speed is. Isn't it like, Hippo, correct me if I'm wrong, but like rocket stuff gets into like Mach 1, right? Or am I tweaking it?
Yeah, it's like supersonic.
Okay, so it's like supersonic.
No.
Okay.
But
you would be sad. I mean, regardless, you would be sad if you're in a race and Big Smoke outruns you. I hope you feel shamed.
All right. Okay. So, Hippo, what kind of muscle does Gustavo bring to the table?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, because we're gonna go into this. So, off the bat, come on, street level Breaking Bad, because Walter, he could dent metal just by punching it. Several characters have been in car crashes and survived. Notably, Hank has, and I think the guy Walter hit with his car, he needed to shoot in order to actually kill him, so he survived the car hitting him. So that is like street level, that could be near something, but They care about building level Breaking Bad.
Oh
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah.
Walter Tuco and his goons all were inside the fulminated mercury explosion. Which small building because it blew up the windows in the room.
Yippies.
I wouldn't actually. As much I know, I saw that feed. I'm not saying that you're lying, but I wish there was like a calc for that or something.
It is. It's on Versus Wiki.
Versus Wiki, yeah, my
Small
favorite.
building.
But
I'll pull up.
Other
You
than
can-
that, more importantly, Gus. Oh, well, I guess offhandedly, Walter has a bunch of the fulminated mercury, so they could easily throw building level explosions at the gang.
Damn.
Well, technically it was a small building because it is a small building because all it did was obliterate the room of where
Yeah, but he has
Tuco's
like
office
you
is,
multiply
and
that.
it doesn't break like the buildings and stuff. Which, I mean,
It breaks
sure.
the entire room and the windows inside.
Sure though.
There's
And
no
sure,
sure, it does it. And then he has a lot more, so he can explode. You can multiply it. But more
If only Walt has used this more. I mean, he's smart. I don't doubt
he can
he's
make
not,
it.
I don't
It would be a
doubt
big
he's
gang
not gonna.
fight.
I
He
don't
can do
doubt
it.
he's gonna use.
Are you arguing with me? I haven't even finished.
So I was about to say. Sorry. I don't doubt Walt was. Sorry.
Nah,
Sorry.
But more importantly, Gus himself endured being in the epicenter of a bomb going off that killed Hector. His entire body was completely fine except his face, but who cares? His body, most of it survived. And that is building level. That is not small building level. That is a building level explosion.
Let's ignore the fact that he fucking died from that.
Only a bit of his face.
I
Only
mean-
a bit of his face. But this means Gus's body, everything below the neck, is building level. Consider that.
I'm gonna fucking kill you below the
I'm
meg.
gonna fucking kill you.
I'm below
Right,
the.
argue he's not. He was in that explosion, was he not?
I mean, he died from that, dude. He died. He fucking
What
died from
happened
that.
to his body? He walked out of the room.
He
Did he
that was
not?
like more so like bodily instinct, but the bomb still fucked him up so bad that he
Did
died.
his body
Plus,
not survive? Did his body not enjoy the explosion?
His body did not know. Like
The body.
I think it's more. I think it's more
Is his
so like
torso
from-
intact? Is his torso intact?
only like. I mean,
All
yes,
of it.
but
His
I'm
hands,
trying to-
are they intact? His legs, are they intact?
well, his
yes.
skin is still fried.
Building level. Only his face, it doesn't
Uh,
matter. Literally, even his skull survived.
Yeah.
This was
okay,
a
okay.
building level explosion.
I think.
Okay. So all right,
Consider.
that's all right. That's real nice. That's real nice. So, all right, okay. So, yeah. And then I don't think you mentioned any kind of like speed feat, but like I don't remember like.
There's not a lot, no.
Okay.
I mean, you could maybe do tandem stuff, but like, I doubt there's anything that direct.
Okay, so like human level. I'll just say just human level.
Yeah,
So-
I think they're both. I think they're both around human level, but if you want to do some ends, they theoretically can dodge gun or move in tandem with gunfire. It's just unlikely.
Okay. So, all right. Okay, I got you. So
Yeah.
So let's move on to probably my favorite section that for this entire debate. So
Right.
Torch. What does Big Smoke got in terms of arsenal? What kind of shit is he packing?
Smoke has. Oh, sorry. Smoke has two different weapons that he uses in canon: his AK-47 and his machine pistol from the train mission. The Ballas have more or less the same weapons: pistols, assault rifles, shotguns, those types of stuff. Most of them are like in car. Most of the Ballas attack in like car formations and stuff. Smoke also has a bulletproof vest, which CJ infamously hates because I doubt you were gangster, Smoke. But yeah, so basically, automatic weapons, cars. The Ballas have more or less the same thing: automatic weapons, cars, that kind of stuff. I think some have bulletproof vests, but at least Smoke does. Smoke has a bulletproof vest in his boss fight.
How did that work out for him? Because he died.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is that all?
Trying to think real quick. But yeah, a gang. But yeah, I mean, they're guys in car. I mean, okay. To recap, Smoke by himself has two weapons: his machine pistol, his and his assault rifle. He also has a bulletproof vest on him, which only makes headshots a viable way to kill him, which is how you beat his boss fight in San Andreas.
Okay.
The ballas have more or less the same thing. All of them have like guns, automatic weapons. They're mostly come in car formations as well. Well, and some have like explosive weapons as well. I believe. I believe some of them have like at least they have grenades and rocket launchers maybe.
Okay.
I'm not sure about the rocket launchers part, but grenades they definitely have at least because you can get them like ammunition and stuff.
Well.
So that's real nice. Okay, so all right, so okay, that's a really interesting arsenal. So, but what kind of on the opposite end? What does the Gustavo bring? What kind of stuff does he got?
Well, Sus Fring, as some may call him, Sus Fring. He himself has weapons such as he has his revolver, he has a bulletproof vest, he has an ankle holster, which implies he has two guns on him always. One just in secret. He has a plastic bag and he has plastic ties to execute people, and he has a lot of poison.
Damn.
So that is a big thing when you think about it. But more importantly, what do his goons have, as some may ask? Because of course, what is a Gus without his goon?
Without the gang.
Without the gang. All right. Mike has a lot of pistols, a lot of revolvers, rifles, shotguns, sniper rifles, and different kinds of cars. Mike is literally the guy. I think he could kill every single Bala himself. He is the absolute GOAT. And then Walter White, as we said, the Fulminated Mercury. He also has the Hector bomb, which both are building level. He has an automated assault rifle, which fires off even when he's not there. He has multiple pistols, multiple, as I said, bombs. Jesse also has pistols. He's one to kill Gale. That's probably the biggest example. And Victor also has one, but Tyrus also has one. Gale, again, he won't really help, but he will, of course.
Gale will be mental support.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And then what I thought was an interesting aspect of the debate, which we can kind of go into, if this is like a gang war and an ongoing battle, I think Gus could be able to enlist people Walter also knows, because he would have that connection. Would that be a fair assumption?
Okay, here's the thing though. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the only person that Walt knows that Gus doesn't know that would be relevant is like Linda, which Linda would not do anything.
I'm thinking evil. I'm thinking I want Gus to have the help of the Nazis. I'll just say it.
Oh my
okay,
fuck.
here's
The neo-Nazis is crazy.
Because there are a lot, and they all have guns.
I mean, well, it's possible. The issue is like, what Gus would never think that. He's smart, but he's not.
If he's in the gang,
he's not gonna think. He's not gonna think about the.
Well, he's not gonna think of them as Nazis. He's gonna think of them as an army.
I mean, yes, but it's something that he has never done. He has no reason to think of.
He's contacted people to help.
Well, he does. He has contacts with people, but the neo-Nazis are not part of that. I don't think it's fair to give him the neo-Nazis.
It would be through.
If it was. Also, Walt only gained access to the neo-Nazis after Gus's death. which kind of segues
He knew Todd.
here's my thing though. Some of the stuff you gave Walter are stuff that Walter got when Gus was dead. He could
make it.
I think the only thing it's like fair if you give Gus like up to season 4 Walter with what weapons he got, which only really takes away the machine gun, which that's really it. The machine gun's not really
only gets the building level bombs.
He gets the bomb. I was about to say he only really gets I was about to say the only thing Walt would lose if we limited that is just his machine gun, which is not really much of a debate, which is not really much of a factor.
That kind of guns. But yeah, I think Gus, he has goons. They have guns too. Nacho, possibly, but that wouldn't really overlap.
Okay, yeah, I mean, not okay.
It's like Nacho would work with him, but he is also dead.
That's like the one thing that I'm still like curious on this matchup. Would you rather get a Nacho or Walter in terms of like thematic stuff or something?
In terms of thematics, it wouldn't really matter, but ideally, you'd want Walter because he provides a lot more.
He provides a lot more, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then I just wanted to bring that up. I'm running out of a few notes in my slideshow because we haven't already talked about them. Should we look at it?
Yeah. You want me to pull up the stream? Okay, got you.
Yeah, you stream it so I can tell you where to when to flip.
Got you. All right, so chat room. Welcome to another edition of Hippo's slideshow. So slideshow.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's like nobody watching.
I haven't.
Alright, so
should I get onto the YouTube thing real quick?
No. I'll just stream it to the I'll just stream it to you guys. Even though it'll kill the stream quality.
Don't want to hear my own voice. Thank you.
Yeah.
So why Gus Fring totally wins by me and not bitch ass Todd? Of course.
Next slide.
Now, next slide. So this is my big point. Building level Breaking Bad. We've already talked about this, but CJ is a fraud. And Fulminated Mercury is the goat.
Alright, okay. Alright, next slide.
Yeah. Next slide, yeah. His army. We again talked about this. Kid named Finger, Walter, gets violently.
Yeah.
It's funny how half of these guys do absolutely nothing fight-wise. And one of them is something that just arguably shouldn't have.
No. So, it's that one fucking Bagman from Better Call Saul. He'll help out in some way.
Exactly. Here, next slide. Oh, what is this? What is this glorious image? What is this?
That fucking jet that I hate. That freaking jet that I hate.
You can go to the next slide. Okay, smarts. The big one is smarts. As this will likely be a valid resources.
You still call them the grocery! Oh my fucking god!
I don't care. As this would be a value of their resources, Gus immensely takes this advantage as he trumps hard in intelligence, especially with the help of fellow geniuses Walter and Gale, Mike as well being a brilliant strategist. They could easily plot to destroy Paula's as a gang and take them off the streets systematically through mass poisoning, contacting other gangs to kill them, or even contacting the police, while Smoke cannot do the same because he doesn't have the same influence.
Alright.
It would be poisoning wood, he's done that before. He has contacted the police before to investigate other people, and he has enlisted the help of other criminals and gangs. Yes, he's done that. So that is all. Next slide.
Yeah,
yes.
Sure, man.
Advantages and disadvantages. Gus is much smarter, physically and weaponry-wise, matches or overwhelms Paula's easily with win a one-on-one encounter, and the only disadvantage is that he is dead, but so is Smoke.
The best connection in this matchup is that both are dead.
Yeah. Smoke is a fat bastard. He is weaker, he has less resources, he is dumb. He betrayed his friends and his gang. But I guess he won the moral victory.
He did not.
And of course, the biggest point, he has GER. He does in fact have golden experience.
That is true.
Okay, jokes aside, Hippo, Smoke does not absolutely win the moral victory.
I know, I just put that as a joke.
Hear me,
God damn it, Hippo.
Oh yeah,
okay,
I mean, you yourself said this.
Hippo going through his ninja arc right now. Hippo going through his
I think-
ninja arc right now.
This is ridiculous, Top. Why would you ever even say
Nah.
this?
When have I ever played Star Fox? I suck at Star Fox.
Well, or actually, nice cover up, but that's Undertale.
That's
Correction.
Deltarune.
Yeah.
That's the joke. I was gonna say
He
Delta.
looks like
Oh, yeah,
Falco, okay? I think we I think we heard enough of this.
In conclusion, I'd win. OMG, my Pookie Bear guys.
All right. Okay. You know,
Okay, Hippo, remind me when we do Handsome Jack versus Zinyak that I should do a slideshow for why Jack
Yeah.
wins.
Gotcha.
If
Okay.
you wanna.
All right. Okay. So.
I think that.
All right. Okay. So. All right. Okay. All right. That was real interesting. That was real interesting. So.
That's sure, buddy.
All right. So I think it's time. So we went over stats, arsenals, abilities is like the same thing. Is there any? Is there like another third thing we're missing, or we can skip straight?
I think we can make closing arguments. Do you want to do the poll as we make the arguments, or do you want to do the arguments then post the poll?
We'll do the arguments then post the poll. I think that.
Okay.
Okay, so
you may. What is your closing stance?
What? Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do. This is gonna be a bit long, so bear with me on this. I think. While this is a very close debate and by no means an easy call because due to the human nature of both characters, Smoke should edge out more often than not. The ball is. Oh, piss off you. Okay, so the ball. Oh, okay. Let me play. Please go on. Okay, so the ball is outside of Mike. The ball is trump Gus's most of Gus's men in sheer combat experience. These guys have gone through multiple gang fights with Grove Street, and they're far more like combat ready than most of Gus's weapons. Gus's best win con, in my opinion, is buying time for Mike to go and snipe them, which the ballers would not allow. Smoke, like I said, despite his appearance, he's a lot smarter than people give him credit for. His whole like mind games and stuff is not something to be scoffed at, and he would stop Gus from doing something like that.
Okay.
Gus, in a 1v1 scenario, Gus doesn't really have too much to work with. Both have body armor, so that cancels out. But Smoke is a far better shot. But it's not even a contest. Smoke being able to shoot. Smoke being able to shoot people off a vehicle. With Smoke being able to shoot people off a running vehicle while these people are on the train.
Lalo completely in the dark with no vision.
That was pure luck. That was pure luck. That was pure luck. He had to dump all his bullets. He was like in a rush. Gus, that was not like a pure aiming sight. That was like luck that Gus survived.
It killed him.
He still killed Lalo, but that still was not enough. That still doesn't.
Lethal shot with one bullet.
Yeah. Okay, for one, Lalo was not expecting the whole entire trap in the first place. Like, why he
had the upper hand before half.
Gus set him up so he can try getting that one last shot. But in the end, that was still luck that Gus survived because there was still the chance that Lalo would have shot him as he tried running away. But
he did.
Back to my points real quick. Lalo is the best, only Better Call Saul character, by the way.
Maybe.
But in the end, my TLDR is Smoke's men are far more experienced in combat outside of Mike, which Mike would not. Mike in a scenario like this in neutral territory, Mike would not be able to wipe out all the balls men at once because this is a 1v1. This is an entire 1v1 fight with everyone giving it their all. Oh, Mike would not be able to do his thing in a neutral territory situation. Since Mike, as smart as he is as a fighter, most of his fighting requires entire preparation and stuff and catching people by surprise. In a neutral fight like this, Mike does not have that ability to do so. Smoke is a better shot than Gus. Smoke is a better shot than Gus and any of his men is overall. Like I said, the balls are far more experienced. The fact that they come in cars and have no remorse for running over people is also a big thing in Smoke's side. balls love like running into people as well. They have both have explosives. Gus is it's more. I'm pretty sure fermented mercury is more. I'm pretty sure a grenade is more easily spammable than fermented mercury, which Walt has only used once, and in a fight like this, he has never used the mercury in a 1v1 scenario whatsoever. Ever so while both have explosives, Smoke's explosives are far more spammable. And if you really want to push it, you could argue Smoke being safely faster by dodging rockets, which I mean, it's really kind of stretching it, but given you can do that in game, it's not completely out of the question. And Smoke is comparable to CJ in most cases. But okay, so the TLDR, I'm sorry if I yapped so long, but Smoke's combat experience, way better aim overall. Being smarter than Gus has expected. Gus is still smarter, don't get me wrong, but Smoke as a whole is just smart enough to stay in. He's not a dumbass by any means. It's by his looks. So overall, Smoke is more combat ready. He has more easily spammable weapons. One more thing. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, most of Gus's men use pistols, while Smoke's weapons use automatic rifles. Which again, 1v1 scenario, that immediately puts Gus's men on the back foot. But as well as the balls being more aggressive, with them using cars to try running them over. Okay, so let me tell this all because I yapped so much. So basically, TLDR Smoke is far more experienced combat wise. His men are far more combat ready than Gus's men is overall, they have more weapons overall to use. More spammable weapons. They're more aggressive. Just in general, I think those factors overall would give Smoke the win more often than not in a neutral territory fight like this, given both of their armies. It's not like Gus can't win. Of course, Gus still has his plenty of advantages. He is smarter as a fighter overall. Mike is the one thing that is helping Gus stay in the game because Mike is more experienced and smarter than these guys overall. But the issue with Mike is, again, most of his intelligence comes from catching people by surprise, not John Wicking his way through the balls.
Yeah. Okay. So.
But yeah.
Alright. Okay. So. Alright. So from what? Okay. I got you. Okay. So, Hippo, you got any closing arguments?
Gus is. I'm gonna keep it short because I don't care.
Damn.
Gus is so much smarter. I don't care if even Smoke is of above average intelligence. Gus is so immensely more manipulative and intelligent, especially with Gale and Walt helping him. And Mike with strategy even. Mike is far outclassing anyone in Ballas. Gus, I don't think the point of the guns really would help, just because there is no scenario where this would turn into a gunfight like in the street. As much as that happens in GTA and how much they'd like that to happen, that's just not what Gus does. He would manipulate it. You could name a single occasion in Breaking Bad where it turns into a gunfight between the army.
I was about to say, I thought we were assuming this as a neutral territory fight overall or something, unless we somehow have different rules for how this fight would work or so. Because well,
it would be. I think it would be something. You do the whole setup you talked about, where Smoke's yo, he does this thing. He gets mad at Gus. He declares war on him.
That was more so set up for the animation and stuff. Not
yeah. Well, how else is this gonna happen?
Well, I thought we were doing this more so neutral territory in terms of everyone's in the same area at once. I know that's once it's not Gus hasn't gone to scraps before, to be fair. he has, but most of them were mostly sneak attacks as well.
It's either a trap or it is something that Gus has carefully planned out with a small group.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is funny how Gus arguably gets into more scraps than Walt does.
Yeah, I mean,
At least without Walt getting
either way, no matter the scenario, they both have guns. It doesn't really matter. They can all of them are trained. Mike, especially, could literally kill all of them at once. It's not even remotely close. And he is Gus's most trusted person. He would protect Gus, and once you reach the point where Gus is smart enough to go through it, Walt and Jesse and all of his gang will protect him. They physically overwhelm pretty massively with their high ends, and even if you take their high ends, they just body and they just send your arms along their way.
They Maharaga walk straight through their fucking.
Yeah, they do. That's what they do. At their high ends, which is equal. I think it's fair if you really want to do the speed thing with the RPG, then the Breaking Bad cast are juggernauts. And just strength, intelligence, power, teamwork. Especially if this is a scenario where they know about the fight in advance and they're meeting. Gus would carefully have a plan set out. He would poison them all. He would enlist other people's help. He has the resources to do it. He has way more status than Smoke does by a landslide. He would win.
All right. Okay. So, all right. I'm gonna post. All right. I'm gonna drop the poll.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drop the poll. All right.
Is it on YouTube or is it on
YouTube.
I don't see the YouTube poll. So can you stream it maybe?
We'll say it. No,
Yeah. We'll just say it. All right.
I'd rather see it myself, to be honest, but fair enough.
All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me. All right. I'll stream.
One more thing, real quick.
Just one more thing. Just one more thing, Hippo.
No.
Just thank you, Overfall, for letting me in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. No.
Because generally this has just been a lot of fun overall, and
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you liked it.
I would love to do a vlog on this in the future. Not my B though, because I am a terrible host for blogs. My Smasher blog is still dead in the water, which yeah.
All right. Okay. So if the vote stayed the same, I'll just throw my vote in. So I think while both arguments are presentable, are very well presented. I think both sides definitely have some strong cases for why, in specific cases, yes, I can see one going at. I do think that, okay, so on one hand, I honestly do buy that Big Smoke could just, if it was a one-on-one fight, Big Smoke could just kill him. If we're not,
that's valid.
If obviously not taking into account the high-end stuff for Breaking Bad and Gustavo Fring, I think realistically nothing is stopping Big Smoke from just, yo, fuck you, and just killing him on the spot.
I will say that even if you buy the high ends, it would feel still disingenuous to say that both can tank each other's bullets.
Yeah.
Because the gun is still a gun, and it's not a gun, and it's not like these guys are bulletproof by any means. Well, I mean they do have body armor, but
that's just explosion proof.
The explosion.
So yeah, sure.
Consider that his suit survived. He has built.
God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Okay, so
what if that is an argument though? Because only his face was missing. His clothes were fine.
That is. So
his clothes are armor.
I think
I saw in the YouTube chat. What is Smoke supposed to do when Gus takes his shirt off?
Yeah, Squid was right.
Squid is right. What? That gift that I love. So okay, but so I just think overall, I do think, I don't know. I think this is a really strong contention of this matchup. Really does depend on what the scenario is. Well,
generally speaking, okay.
Hold on. Let me. I'm the host. So I think looking at everything, I think.
I just don't think they would come to a big gunfight between a gang.
Yes, but no one has displayed the rules on how this fight would work in the first place.
Well, you
okay.
Never.
Okay, hold on.
It was just.
Let's calm down. So, I think in Breaking Bad, I know there's times where 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 Mike and like just like some others, they kind of just solo a bunch of random people. Like it didn't really matter.
They do it systematically, so they plan beforehand. Even if this is a meetup, they would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I know this is like this is kind of cheating, but is it possible if I could do like a half vote of like?
I mean, it won't matter based on the YouTube vote.
Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, you know what? I'll be fair. I do kind of want to do a half vote because like this is a very contentious like.
Sure.
Yeah, I think half vote. I think if this was like pure one-on-one, Big Smoke absolutely sweeps, not taking into high ends, not taking stats into account. If taking stats into account, Gus just kind of annihilates. And if yeah, I'll keep going half vote. I'll go half vote. I'm gonna split I'm gonna take my vote, cut it in half, and give it to both of you.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely surprised I did not get. I mean, regardless, I'm kind of surprised I didn't get like obliterated first up, despite being my first
it's
off.
fine.
Yeah.
The fact I'm competent in this is the fact I'm competent in this somewhat is still very shocking.
Yeah, no,
But-
you did better than me when I did Monkey's Balloon. So you're fine. You're fine.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm still mad that you still fumbled Rainbow Price as a mage, but let's just not get to that right now.
So all right. So
yeah.
all right. Okay. So but do you want to post the poll for the next time, or do you want to just say fuck it and just do whatever tied?
You know what, Jaden? If you're in this chat, say something. Because if you say something, then I'll let you decide the future.
All right. Okay.
If he's in the chat, five,
you guys are just gonna.
four,
Hold on, Jay. No, there's stream delay. We gotta give him a minute.
5, 4,
All right. Okay. All right. He just said.
All right. Jaden, do you want us to do Leonardo versus Ryu as the next time, or do you want us to do a new poll?
Okay.
Okay, also, if we do a new poll, how about we do it in the Discord server? Because that got way more
I think, but I cannot vote in the YouTube poll.
Yeah,
anyways,
I don't think it's very exciting for like 8 people.
No, new poll. All right, new poll. All right, Hippo, you get.
Okay, I'll set that up later.
All right. Okay. So, all right, chat room. I think this has been a good stream. Everyone say thank you to for Torch for dropping in by. Everyone,
let me do one more thank you real quick. Thank you two so much for letting me join this. This has generally been one of the coolest things I've ever done in this community. I never been on a YouTube thing before, so this is fucking awesome. It's a lot of fun just to do this whole like debate in the first place. Fact I didn't get smoked is another thing. Fact that that Ruby Plush they're just is so charming and stuff. And this is a lot of fun. And thank you guys so much.
Yeah, no problem. So this has been a wonderful stream. We'll see you probably next week when me and Hippo do Relius Shockwave for table reads.
Okay. Do you guys mind if I can suggest a few? Might suggest like two, just a few series that I would be interested in doing for new off.
Yeah, we could do that in a bit.
The big ones, like I mentioned before, are GTA again, preferably gone from.
I don't want to be that guy. But like,
I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's low-key.
Can we just move to a different
Yeah. Just calm down. But stream.
Last thing, do not assume the Relius Shockwave should be next week.
Yeah. Also, and then. All right. So everyone, have a wonderful day. See you guys next week or in a couple days if I decide to stream. So, see you guys next time. Bye.